Hey everybody, how are you doing? Please let me know how I sound. I had to redo my entire live stream setup yesterday because something broke. So I'm not sure if the sound is right or yeah, if the music sounds good. All like pretty much everything needs a good quick check-in. So please let me know how everything sounds. We're going to play with Jimbo in just a second and get the stream started. Yes, hold on. I'm doing like a little mini intro. Gosh, he's already going at it. Okay, well, we're gonna play with Jimbo. If you want to give this video a like, if this video gets, let's go with 150 likes, we'll do another giveaway next live stream. We are already doing a giveaway this live stream, and I'll be talking a little bit about that when we get started. But yeah, if you want to give this video a like, go for it. That would be cool. All right, I'll be on in just a moment. Please, again, let me know how everything sounds. Looks like Celia says that everything sounds good. But yeah, let me know. Okay, let's play. Hey everybody. Alright, I think Jimbo, I think he's still got a lot of energy, but, you know, we can only do so much. He is so silly, Julie. That is absolutely true. Is it really laggy? Someone said that it was laggy. Is that true? If so, I need to do some fixins. Let me know if it's a little laggy. Oh, it's totally laggy. Oh, is it not laggy? Okay, well, let's see. Let's switch cameras and see what happens. Video was laggy for Jimbo. Okay. Let's switch cameras and see what happens. I'm gonna start with the face camera. Unfortunately, I didn't set up the transition thing, so the transition is not great, but that's okay. All right. Hey everybody! Sorry that there wasn't that cool transition that I made a long time ago. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hello everybody. We are live. As you can see, I set up a little bit of a backdrop for us for this season's live streams because we're doing like the space themed stuff. Is it still laggy for anybody? Are you guys seeing any lag? Let me know. Milf and Coffee says that you just need to refresh the stream, but I don't know. I tried to like mess with some settings and stuff, but let's switch to the hands now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so again, sorry about all like the technical difficulties. My entire live stream setup totally broke yesterday when I started to set things up, and so I had to redo everything with the setup. Oh, I know, what a bummer. Julie, yes, there's only 2 stars so far. That is true. Nice noticing. That's because every time someone tips, or today, every time someone donates to the fundraiser, we're gonna add a star to the background for them. Okay, well, can you see my hands? It's not that the hands are out. Can you see my hands? Is it laggy with my hands? Let me know. Okay. Again, sorry about all the technical difficulties. We're gonna hope that today goes swimmingly. Haha, that doesn't really make any sense. Anyhow, I'm a little flustered because the live stream setup was so messed up. And looks like my battery is having difficulty on my computer too. So everything's going great. Lagging a lot. Now we're lagging a bit. Okay. Let's see if we can't fix that real quick. Let's see here. Is it still lagging? See, I don't see lag on my side. Let's see. Let's do this for a couple things. Oh, now I'm getting lag. Yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Okay. 1 second. The stream's bitrate is less than we want. So let's see here. Stream at a bitrate of. Okay, so let me see if I can change my streaming bitrate. 1 second. I'm gonna go back to the cat cam for a bit. Sorry about this, guys. Huh. Uh-oh. I don't think I can change the bitrate during the stream. Okay, let's test it one more time. How's my hands? How's everything? Is it looking laggy? Doesn't look laggy on my end anymore. Oh, it's a little laggy. Oh my gosh, why is this happening? Oh. It's so frustrating because I know it's the settings on my live streaming stuff, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Now it's a lagging. Whenever it's on my hands, huh? Is that when it lags? When it's on the hands? Is this looking laggy? Scooby-Doo-Boo-Doo-Boo. And also, what's going on with the chat? The chat on the side's looking all funky. See, I knew something weird was going to happen today. Hold on. Yeah, there's two chats going on simultaneously here. Boom, boom. Okay, so that fixed that part. Seems better, only Earth Day is on power saving mode. That is definitely true. It seems better now. No lagging for Diana. Yeah, it looks like it's not lagging on my side anymore. Alright, well, we're just going to keep going and pretend there's no lag. If it really, really becomes a problem, please let me know in the chat. Okay. Alright, well, hey, everybody. Now that we got that sorted, let's get into it. Today, we are live stream fundraising to raise money for the World Wildlife Fund. We're basically trying to, raise money to help protect our planet a little bit. And how we're doing that is by crocheting some Earth Day fun things. Actually, it's going to be kind of up to you what we crochet. I know I want to crochet a planet Earth today, but I also want to crochet something else. I know it's also Arbor Day, so I was thinking maybe we could crochet something plant related as well. I don't know. I'm just kind of like winging it, going with the flow and seeing what happens. And yeah, if you want to help support the World Wildlife Fund, all you need to do is either donate down below. I believe there's a link somewhere around here to donate. Or you can donate by getting any of the patterns that you see on screen now. They are all made by me and a bunch of other amigurumi artists. And all the proceeds from any of the purchases from these patterns will go directly to the World Wildlife Fund to help support our planet and these creatures. These are all endangered creatures, and each one of them is made by me or another amigurumi artist. So I thought what might be kind of fun is let's go through a few of them and just talk about them a little bit as we get started. This little guy right here is my first pattern for this this collaboration. A little sloth. I think I named him just Sid the Sloth because I like the name Sid the Sloth. He's got little magnets in the hands, and I love him. He's so cute. He's one of my faves. I really am proud of this pattern. Yeah, in the first year we made Sid the Sloth, Mahmati, the Black Rhino. I think that's the name of it. This one was made by Sir Pearl Grey. And then, what was our... Oh, here we go. Our Red Panda by Lemon Yarn Creations. These were our first three patterns to start off the collaboration. And then, obviously, I made the Planet Earth as well, which is somewhere around here. It looks like we might have to make another one. And then the year after that, we had a really big collaboration. We made a bunch of different patterns. Drooby Zoo was a new addition. He made this adorable dugong. This one's actually a manatee, but he made a dugong for the season. Oh, I'm seeing the lag now on my end. But, well, you know what? There's only so much I can do. I love this pattern. I was actually kind of thinking maybe this is the pattern that we crochet today. I thought that'd be kind of fun. We also got a pangolin from Sir Pearl Grey, a complicated but very fun pattern to make. This black-footed ferret by Lemon Yarn Creations. This is all made with no sewing. It was a very impressive pattern. I really like it, and it's actually the size of a black-footed ferret, which is also pretty fun. I made a snowy plover burb, boop, which I love. Snowy plovers are an endangered species in San Francisco, and I love them. They're super cool. And then a taper from Ohana Craft. I love this one. I mean, look at how cute he is. It's even got a little butt. So these ones were all fun. And then last year, we added to this collection Tuck the Tiny Giant Tortoise. This one was my edition. He actually goes in and out of his shell, which is just kind of fun. Pretty cool. And then Finn the Sea Turtle from Sir Pearl Grey. Hello. So yeah, all these patterns plus the Planet Earth pattern are all available with a donate to download, so that you can get the pattern but also help support these animals live. I don't know if koalas are endangered, Alana. That's a good question. I'm not sure. That would be a fun pattern though. Koalas, that'd be really cool. Yeah, all these patterns have PDFs, video tutorials, you know, the whole kit and caboodle. And yeah, I think that's everything there. And any support that you want to, if you want to purchase any kits or merch in the store, 10% of proceeds are also going to the World Wildlife Fund until Monday. So there's another lagging like the T-Rex. If you don't move, it can't see you. Oh, okay. The lag is like the T-Rex. Okay. Well, if I don't move, so if I don't do this a bunch. Okay. Well, let's get our yarn for today. I think we want to start with a Planet Earth. And yeah, any tips or... Oh, there we go. We already got one. Okay, Julie. All right, so any tips or support that you want to put towards the World Wildlife Fund or me, myself, and I, you can, and we are going to add stars to the backdrop for you. So we already got one, actually. Julie, thank you so much for your support. Here, I'll do it on the bigger cam. I know we got like a little... I'll just stand in front of where that hole in the wall is. And let's add a star for Julie. Today, for our first star... She specifically requested a star, so we're gonna go with, I gotta grab my pins here. We're gonna go with a nice big star for Julie. Let's see, where's right above my head? Like right there? Yeah, that'll be good. That's good, that's a good spot. How's that, Julie? That look good? All right, now switch it over here. There we go. All right, thank you so much for your support, Julie. Super appreciated. Okay. And yeah, so I'm kind of thinking like as the season goes on and we add more and more things to the backdrop, this whole thing will become like a starry sky, which would be kind of fun. Okay, well, today we are going to start by crocheting the Planet Earth itself. So what you're going to need for that is our materials from our newest kit, Spacecrafts. So let's go ahead and pull our yarn from our new kit. Again, proceeds for this will go to the World Wildlife Fund. So if you want to purchase a kit, it goes to a good cause. We're going to need our blue, we're going to need our green, and we're going to need our white. We'll also need a small amount of, or a couple of our eyes. We're going to use our 8mm eyes today. And yeah, I think that's it. And obviously we'll need stuffing as well. And the pattern, if you want to get the pattern, it's available at clubcrochet.com/space. I see that lag. Oh boy, how frustrating is that? Okay, well, hopefully I will figure that out one of these days. Gosh, why is it doing that? I have it set to like stream way, way higher quality. Or you know, like higher bit rate, so it shouldn't be lagging. That's what's frustrating to me. Oh well, only so much you can do. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me and dealing with my lagginess and all this other stuff. I really appreciate you. You were great. Also, the camera is kind of set in a weird position so that I can get the backdrop right. So I'm gonna be consistently like looking this way and then looking this way. So. Hope my hair doesn't look too bad from that angle, I guess. I don't know. All right. Well, if you guys want to crochet along with me, you can get this pattern at clubcrochet.com/earth. Oh, there's one other thing that I wanted to... Actually, there's two other things. The first other thing is that it is Arbor Day. So I thought what would be kind of fun for Arbor Day is to put the bonsai tree pattern for free. So the bonsai tree pattern is available for free today. I highly suggest you do whatever you can to help support really any kind of programs that help support Arbor Day. So any kind of tree planting programs. Also, the World Wildlife Fund is a great one as well. Yeah, support our Earth. And the last thing is we're doing a giveaway. That's the last thing. A giveaway is going on right now. If you want to enter to win a pin of your choice, there's a whole bunch of different kinds of pins from our Jimbo pin. We've got a pigeon pin, rainbow logo yarn ball pin, a cute little cactus pin. All these are going to be, one of these are going to be given away of a pin of your choice. If you want to enter to win, there is a link in the description. And all you have to do is guess my favorite animal. And I'm going to be giving hints throughout this live stream for what my favorite animal is. And I'm going to start with the easiest hint possible, which is that this animal is a mammal. It is a mammal. Okay, what does that mean? All right, well, you know, you can enter the forum to guess. Celia, thank you so much for your donation. Celia just donated $5 to the World Wildlife Fund. Let's go ahead and add another star for Celia. And hopefully I won't run out of stars during the stream. I'm going to have to make a bunch more stars later. I thought we could also start adding like rockets and stuff to the background. That could be kind of fun. Okay, Celia, we're going to do... Let's see, we got one there, we got one there. Let's go a little further away. Let's go into the corner up there for you. That's a good spot. How's that? Ba-ba-da-ba. There's your star, Celia. Thank you so much for donating. Hello, Airedale. Thanks for saying hi during your break. All right, well, let's get crocheting. And making our planet Earth. I love this pattern. I made this, I mean, guys, stream, how many times have I made this pattern on this live stream? Like, probably like 6 times. Probably 6 times. I love this pattern. I am so obsessed with it. I took a long time for me to design this pattern. So I think that's maybe one of the reasons why I'm so proud of it. I designed like a whole... color change chart and everything for this pattern. It's a really, really cool pattern. You can find it by just going to clubcrochet.com/earth. Again, like all proceeds for this pattern go to the World Wildlife Fund, so it's a good way to get this pattern and support the planet. But yeah, it is a geographically correct Earth, so it should be pretty fun for me to crochet. As I go through this, if your home comes up like as we go, I'll talk about like every place that I'm crocheting as I crochet it. And if yours comes up, say hi and say, hey, I'm from that place or whatever. That'd be kind of fun. So we're going to start with the North Pole here. And just take it one stitch at a time because there's a lot of color changes in this pattern. But I tried to set it up so that it is pretty easy to crochet. I have gotten a few people in the past reach out that are on the spectrum that have told me that this is a really it's a great pattern for them because of how the color chart is laid out. There we go. Which was really cool to hear. I never really thought about that, but you know, it's good to know that what I made is very easy to understand for people that have a difficult time understanding regular crochet patterns. So that was kind of a cool thing to hear. And the fact that a lot of people have reached out to tell me that is pretty neat. Yeah. What are you guys crocheting, by the way? What are you guys up to today? How has your week been? What you guys been up to? Let's see, what have I been up to? I had improv yesterday. That was pretty fun. Jules and I are going to a concert tonight for one of my favorite games, Outer Wilds. I really, really, really love Outer Wilds. It's a really fun game. Highly suggest you check it out. But the soundtrack for that game is a 10 out of 10. One of the best soundtracks you've probably ever heard in your life. And it is going to be played live with the Hollywood Philharmonic. And I'm just really, really excited. I think it's going to be so cool. I've listened to the album that the soundtrack is on like so many times. So it should be pretty exciting. I'm very excited about it. Okay, so now we finished the poles. Now we got to get to our green yarn. Oh. It's the sound it makes when I pull a wrapper off of some yarn. Gosh, look how perfect that yarn cake is. So cute. All right, so we can just keep these two out on the screen, I think, as we go. And what else have I been up to this week? Just a lot of work, honestly. I have had been prepping a lot of the patterns for the season and for next season, and a few other like mystery projects that I've been working on. And yeah, it has been a week, a long week. But honestly, I feel like every week is longer than the last. Oh hey Zoe, by the way, Zoe reached out this weekend to bring up the Triceratops pattern. I checked. So Zoe said that there was a mistake in the Triceratops pattern in round 6, and I went and I checked it, and it looked right to me. But if anybody wants to try the pattern out and let me know if there's any mistakes in it, I'd love to get more eyes on it, because maybe I'm missing it, but I couldn't find the mistake that you found. So yeah, specifically we're looking at round 6 of the Triceratops pattern. So if you get a second and you want to like try crocheting something different, give the Triceratops pattern a shot and let me know if you find any goofs in it. I couldn't find the goof myself, but it might have been, I don't know. I might have just not seen it right. I am currently working on redoing all of the dinosaur patterns. Not like a full redo, but I just want to re-record the videos, add a few different like changes that I found to the pattern. So, for example, that Triceratops pattern, I kind of found a very slight change in the legs to make it stand up a little bit straighter, a different way to do the frill, stuff like that. So I'm reworking these patterns anyhow as I come out with 3 new patterns in our next season, Land Before Twine. So it's a good opportunity for us to, for me to like find any mistakes and fix any mistakes. So if you find any, let me know. And that goes for all the patterns on the website. If you ever find anything that you're like, ooh, I don't think this is written correctly, or there's a typo here or something like that, please reach out to me and let me know. I'd like to test things before they come out, but obviously sometimes things go between the lines. So if you find any, just email me. You can either email me by emailing contact@clubcrochet.com or emailing me directly by going to louis@clubcrochet.com. Both of them go to me, but yeah, either way works. There's a contact form on the website that you can use as well. And I was thinking I need a form on the website for like found a mistake, like a form like that, just to make things even easier for people. So I'll work on that soon too. But yeah, please let me know if you ever find any goofs on the website, and I will do my best to fix it ASAP. But yeah, for me though, that the pattern looked right. Round 6 looked right. I don't know. I do have a different way that I want to write that pattern so that it's more clear where the when you're working in the back loops and the front loops are, but that's just gonna have to come with time. Oopsies, messed that one up. Let's do this again. By the way, we just made a lot of the top part of our planet, so we'll go through all the different places that we crocheted in just a second. And I think this is just like a low-key cool thing about this pattern that I'm just really proud of. Beyond just the color changes and stuff, I lined everything up so that the first and last stitch of every round is a blue stitch, so that you never have to worry about like knowing what the first or last stitch is. And I don't know. I just think that's really cool. Okay, so we made the top of our planet here, and it's kind of hard to tell what is what, but I do know this is, I think this up here is like, you know what? Let's grab one to look at what it's going to look like. Where did I put it? Is it in here somewhere? Ah, there it is. Okay, so we just made, yes, okay, so right up here, we made, this is going to be Russia right up here. And I think, like, is that be like Greenland right there? Or is that Iceland? I always get those two mixed up. Am I the only one that gets those mixed up? I get those mixed up all the time. But I think that's Greenland because it's closer to the, I don't know. And then, oh yeah, and then this would be Iceland and the start of North America right up here. And there's Alaska right there. Okay, now we're working on the next layer down. And right here, it's I think going to be like, I think this stitch right here is maybe even like all of England. Let me see. No, this is, yeah, this is, I think we just made Spain, actually. Yeah, this little bit right here is all of Spain. Isn't that funny? That's funny. Okay, so we're going blue right here. Okay, so this is the place between Spain and England. And then this whole stitch is going to be all of England and... Oh wait, I'm sorry. No, we need another blue stitch first. It's hard to do this while I'm focusing on like what everything is. One, oh no, I see. I'm looking at the wrong round. I was right. I was right. My voice is so deep right now. There we go. That's England right there. And then this is going all the way across. This is going to be like Sweden and starting into Russia here. 1, 2, 3 greens and then an increase. Like that. And then another 3. I'm distilling UK down to 1 stitch. I mean, this pattern's only, what, like 400 stitches, I think? 1, 2, and the UK is shockingly tiny. When you really look at it, you're like, whoa, that is a tiny place. How did such a tiny place have so much influence over the world? It's crazy. You guys ever read, there's this book I had to read in anthropology class. And I'll be honest, I don't know if I even read the whole thing because it's a really, really long book. I think I listened to it or I watched the movie. It's called Guns, Germs, and Steel. And it was all about why Europe became such a powerhouse of the world. And I'll be honest, at this point, I can't remember everything that happened, but it was a very interesting book. Okay, so we just made that right there is going to be the start of Japan, I believe, right here. And that's like the edge of, I believe that'd be like Korea. Mongolia's like right around here. This all here is like Russia because Russia's gigantinormous. Yeah, right. So it's a pretty interesting book. And now we're back to, this is actually going to be the start of America here. So we're currently working on, I believe this part actually might have been California, what I just made. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Canada. Yeah, we're in Canada right now. Slash kind of like the top of America. It's kind of a little bit of both. So we might have made like Washington, you know, and this would be Vancouver and stuff. So it'd be 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to make the lakes. Great Lakes is going to be right here. This blue stitch is going to be the Great Lakes, just like that. And then this is going to be, I think I'm about to crochet a bunch of people from the live stream right now because I believe we're about to make Ottawa and Toronto and a bunch of places in Canada right there. Did you guys feel that? That was me crocheting your city. And then we are back to the Atlantic Ocean. 1 and 2 there. And then I'm going to unwind everything as we continue the next round. Yep, I just passed you. You're in Vancouver Island. There we go. It me. So it me. Oh, the lag do be lagging. Let's see if I pause it over here. Gosh, but it's good to know that the lag is happening. That's like kind of the problem that I'm having. It me. I like that line. Okay, now we're on to... Just finished that round. All right, now we're into the next layer. Yeah, Jimbo. Hi. What's up? How are you today? How's your day been? You been just sleeping in or what? Yeah? Okay, so we're making... I actually don't know what we just made. The top of Africa, perhaps? And then this right here is like the space between. And then this would be... I think that right here is like Egypt, maybe? We might be a little early for Egypt. I'm not sure. There. And then we're back to... Yeah, so... I think right there was like... You know, like Israel and everything in here. Yeah, you can kind of see how that right here would be England. Can I see how it works out? Anyhow, let's just keep going. As I confuse myself consistently. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got 1. Then we got an increase as we go across Mother Russia. 1. And then we're back to Asia already. And I think this is going to be the top of Japan here. Right, like that. Man, I'm really putting my skills of live streaming and talking as I crochet to the test as I make this. Wow, we're really tiny right now because I'm crocheting so tightly. Yeah, this is a very complicated pattern for sure. Oh, Celia said that they ordered the new pin like a week ago and it hasn't arrived. That's not good. Hey Celia, could you email me? Just contact at clubcrochet.com. We'll get that sorted and see where it's at. It's probably on its way realistically, but if you haven't gotten it yet, it should have probably gotten there by now. They usually ship out like immediately. Okay, so now we got 1, 2, 3. Now we're going across the Pacific Ocean. Boom. Boom. And we're back to North America. Okay, now I think this stitch right here is me. There I am. Can you see me? Right there. Hi. Hi. And this is top part of California, because California is gigantinormous. And then we're going to go all the way across. I'm going to hit a bunch of you guys right now. Here we go. Ready? We got, that's like Colorado to like Kansas, maybe even. This is going to be, there's like all of Chicago. Now we're at the rest of North America. We got New York right here. Right there's New York. Boom. Oopsies. Is that wrong? There we go. There we go. Now we're back to the Atlantic. One. And then we'll do an increase right here. 1 and 2. All right. And let's go ahead and untangle this and regroup. We're about a fourth of the way, maybe like a third of the way done already. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Hi, Jimbo. You can see kind of North America crocheting up. Oh my gosh, you're a cat. Oh, we got to take a Jimbo break. Say hi, Jimbo. Say hi to the stream. Oh, now you don't want to say hi. You just want to purr because I'm holding you? Okay, well, buddy, I can't do... Maybe I can. Can we crochet while I'm holding you? Not well. No, I can't do it, buddy. What? Gemmakins wants to know how you are. How are you, Jimbo? How are you doing? I think Jimbo is been a-okay. He's on a diet. He's too heavy. So we got him some diet food, and we're playing with him extra bunch, and we're not going to overfeed him, and we're not just going to listen whenever you say you're hungry. All that fun stuff. All right, back to... Now we're into Africa, the start of Africa here. And Africa is huge, huge. Yeah, huge. 1, 2, 3. We got 9. I know. Hi, buddy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. There we go. And then it's a half color change. I know. Hi, Jimbo. Hi. Oh my gosh, you don't say. You have so much important things to tell everybody. I know. Hi, buddy. Yeah, he does not need food. No, we did not pass Mexico yet. We're getting to Mexico soon. Gemma. Oopsies. There we go. We got tips. A tip question. Jillian asks. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Jillian asks, how do you tell if you found a double knit or Aran weight, light worsted or worsted weight 3 or 4, yarn without the band telling you how big the yarn is? That's a really good question. I believe there's ways you can tell, but honestly, those sizing differences is very different from yarn to yarn. There's like very little like regulation when it comes to that, like how big a certain weight is. Because I know that like a lot of times people will say like a yarn is worsted weight when it's really like Aran weight or double knit. So I think it depends not only on how thick the yarn is, but also how like stretchy the yarn is, because when you pull it, like, does the yarn get smaller? So does it knit up or crochet up smaller than it actually is and stuff? But yeah, I guess to answer your question off the, like, I'm not really sure how you know the difference without knowing the difference, or looking the yarn up. Anybody in the chat have any insight when it comes to that? Let me know. Yes, Lewis, please feel free to ask any questions that you have. Any questions that you might have. Celia, don't worry. We'll send you another one if we need to. Gemma, congratulations. Gemma just said that they found out that they're having a girl and that they are 20 weeks in. Oh my gosh, and you're gonna name her Nova. Oh, that's so cool. Congratulations. Wow. Wow, you are like, you're in it. You really are about to have a girl. Wow. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Have you been crocheting a lot of baby stuff in preparation? Or are you kind of hoping that other people crochet you some baby stuff? Okay, so 6 stitches in blue. 4, 5, 6. This is us going across the Pacific. And then now we're making the bottom of America and the top of, both the bottom of America and the top of Mexico, I think, is going on right here. So we've got, yeah, hey buddy, now he's all sneezy. So right there we made, I believe that would be the rest of California. Actually, you know what? I think that stitch was California. And then now we're into, I think last time when I said it was California, it was more like Oregon and Washington and Vancouver and stuff. And then now we're going across America. Hold on, Jimbo. 1, 2. We might have just made Wisconsin. Someone was asking about that a second ago. And there's the bottom of the bottom of America. So I believe we just made like Texas and stuff. And then here we're into, I think that'd be like the top of this stitch would be Pennsylvania, and then the bottom would be like around Georgia. Might even be into like Florida and stuff. Florida doesn't have a huge amount of like recognition in this pattern because I really tried to get it in there, but I wanted to simplify the pattern as much as possible. So I had to like make a few parts less distinguished than I was hoping. A good example of that actually is yeah, we're good. A good example of that is New Zealand did not make the cut. I really wanted to make the cut, but it just didn't. It didn't work for the pattern, and I felt really bad. I came out with it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, people are gonna be upset that I did not make New Zealand. And don't forget Sweet Alabama. I got you. All right, now we're back around. We just crossed the Atlantic, and we're about to get back to Africa. So I think like this would be around Kenya, right there. Like that, and then we're gonna go across the desert. 1, 2. And I think that around here is where we're getting to Egypt, actually. I think I said Egypt earlier, but I think that stitch right here is Egypt. And this would be the Horn of Africa. That's the horn, right? The top part's the horn, or is it the bottom part? I can't remember. And then over here we have, this is going to be the sea between Africa and India. So right here, this whole stitch is India. India gets their an entire stitch all to themselves. Actually, they get even more than that because I think this stitches up here are also part India. And then over here, we're at like all the islands. So we got like Thailand and New Guinea and everything around there. There's a lot going on down here. Okay, we're gonna do blue and then green at the top. Yeah, we're getting close to Australia too. Getting close to Australia. But that'll be in the next round, I think. All right, now we're gonna go across the Pacific Ocean and work our way to Mexico. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, so this is going to be Mexico right here. That's going to be the bottom of Mexico, and this will be the top. I believe like the very top of that is going to be like San Diego, and then we've got like the the side here. We've got I think like Honduras and places around there. I almost did a trip to Honduras. I believe we're making the Gulf of Mexico too. Yeah, it's gonna be the Gulf right here, and then back across the Atlantic. 1, 2, and 3 for the Atlantic. All right, let's untangle. Finished another round. That was round 7, by the way, if you're crocheting along and you're working there. Ooh, Rach says they'd love to see a Jupiter pattern. That's their favorite planet. Noted, Rach. I definitely noted. I definitely want to crochet Saturn. I was saying in the last live stream how I do kind of regret not putting orange in this kit. I really wanted to put orange in it. Specifically, I did a small ball of pink yarn, and I really wish that was a small ball of orange, just so I could have made Jupiter. But it didn't. I didn't do that, so I don't know why I'm even talking about it. Takoyaki, nice to see ya. Long time no see. Thanks for joining the stream. I was just browsing your Instagram the other day. Yeah, I do want to really make Jupiter, and I think I will design it in this season. I might design it near the end of the season because the next kit, Land Before Twine, has orange yarn, and you actually have extra orange yarn in that kit. So I was kind of thinking maybe I could like blend the two together and be like, hey, if you got the Land Before Twine kit, but you're still working through your Spacecrafts kit, let's make Jupiter, something like that, as a way to make it work. Okay. All right, back to it. Let's get back to it. This music's fun. All right, so I just finished round 7. Now we're on to round 8. And we're going to start by making, by finishing up the Pacific Ocean. 1 and 2 will be there. And then doing the middle of Africa here. So that'll be boom. And this will be the middle of it. Madagascar would be right here. I think Madagascar is another one that didn't make the cut. Speaking of Madagascar, it's a great place to continue our hints for our giveaway. So, we said that the creature, my favorite creature for the giveaway is a mammal. Let's also go with, it is, okay, here's a really interesting hint for my favorite animal. They like to communicate with stink. They communicate with each other using stink. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Actually, yes, I do know what that means. I realized that we are getting notifications. Do not disturb. Okay. They stanky. All right, next round. Ooh, Celia knows what it is. We're going to choose from the people that get it right for the winner of the live stream, by the way. 1. All right, so now we're making the ocean the Indian Ocean, I think. 2, 3, and then we're gonna get to 4 there. This is going to be the top of Australia, just the very top of it, and we'll get more to it in a second when we get back around. And then now we're going all the way across the Pacific. This is the longest stretch of the Pacific. 8 stitches, all ocean. You know, you forget how much of our planet is ocean. And that's a great, you know, this is a great reason to support the World Wildlife Fund, because one thing that the World Wildlife Fund supports is our oceans. You know, obviously we make a lot of creatures in our Earth Day crochetalongs that are terrestrial, but there's a lot of endangered species in the ocean as well, because we're doing a really good job as humans completely destroying our ecosystem. So if you want to help mitigate that, you should donate. 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 5, 6, oh no, one more is 8. Okay. Now we're back to, actually now we're at South America. So we're starting South America there. There's 1, 2. I think over here is going to be Argentina. There. Oh. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, this stitch is backwards. This. Yeah, we just crossed and made the rainforests. Boom. And getting back to the Atlantic. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Here, now you can kind of see, you can really see North America now. See, so there's North America. Here you can really see, like, this is going to be the Japan islands here. Here's India right there. You can kind of see how Europe's coming up. This is the top of Africa. Isn't that cool? You can see why this took me so long to design. Whoa, Jane! Oh my gosh. Oh, we got 2. Okay. Wow, we got a big one from Cooper too. Okay. All right, let's start with Cooper. Okay, Cooper, thank you so much for that support. That's a big support. $20 donation. All right, so we're going to start with I think for these 2 donations, we should add something other than stars to the background. I think we should start getting a little wonky and weird. So, let's start with Cooper. Let's add the moon from last week. So we're going to add this to our backdrop for you, Cooper. So we'll put the moon, let's see, we want to keep it in screen. Can you tell that's the moon though? Maybe that's a little far. Maybe like right here this way. If we go like in between these right here. Or maybe down here. Like right there. How would that look? Yeah, let's go like this. We'll go right here for you, Coop. Or should we do the one without the head? You know what? Yeah, let's do the regular moon because I think it'll be a little bit more clear in the camera. So if you do this one instead. Oops. Here, you know what? Let's switch the camera real quick. Okay, so we got the moon. I'm thinking like down here for the moon. Like right there. Okay. There we go. Let's do one more time. Let's go like this. Okay. Boom, there's the moon. That looks great. Let's see that on the main camera. Nice. Oh, am I going to be covering it though? Eh. Whatever, I'm going to have to be covering stuff eventually anyhow. Okay, now a big, gigantic one. Thank you so much to Jane. $50 donation to the World Wildlife Fund. Thank you so much for your support, Jane. We're going to add something big for Jane. Let's see. Jane, I think we need a rocket ship. Or a UFO. Let's see, what do we got in here? Is there anything good? Oh my gosh, that's so much money. Let's see. A big star here. That's kind of good. Another star. I could have sworn I had a really cool rocket ship that I wanted to put up. You know what? I'll look for that tiny rocket ship later. Let's go with the big rocket ship for Jane. Jane, we're going to do this whole rocket ship for you. We're going to put this entire rocket ship up, and we're going to put it... Let's go like... You know, because it's so big and comes through on the camera a little bit, we're going to put it over here for you. Let's see. Yeah, like that. Alright, that's where we're going to go. That's great. There, how's that? I think that looks pretty cool, actually. Let's see, it's on camera too, right? Yeah, it's behind my head, but it's totally on camera. You know what? Let's see if we can't turn it a little bit more. Yeah, perfect. That looks great. Thank you so much for your support. Zoe! Okay. We got to get back to crocheting soon, you know. Zoe, thank you so much. Adding another one to the background for Zoe. Zoe just donated another 20. We got a series going on here. Zoe, I'm gonna add a really big star to the background for you. Okay, so we're gonna add this big old star for you. That we actually made this last live stream. Okay, we don't want to keep. We need to start building the bottom of our star system here too. So let's go with the bottom corner for you, Zoe. It'll be very clear which one's yours, too, because it'll be in the bottom corner. This will be a good way for me to make sure that the camera is always centered on for future, too. And you guys are going to make me run out of stars before the end of the stream. How's that? That looks pretty good. Yeah, Jimbo, we got a star for Zoe. Jimbo says thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's get back to it. Yes, we're going to get back to it. And we're going to start by actually helping Stylin' Leather, because Stylin' Leather has a question. Can we make the next season of cats? Oh my gosh, cats would be fun. I do have animals coming pretty soon, though. Lewis, I think you're going to like our season 8. Season 8 is going to be your jam. Okay, Stylin' Leather. This is what it is. MP stands for the mini picot stitch. A mini picot is, I think it's a Louis original. A picot isn't original, but the mini part is. Basically, this is how you do a mini picot. I'm just going to make it really quick for you in blue here. All you need to do is zoom the camera in. Okay, all you need to do for a mini picot, hopefully this doesn't lag too much, is chain 2. So 1 and 2 like that. And then slip stitch into the back loop of the first chain that you made, the second chain from the hook. The back loop is going to be back here, right back there, see? So we want to get your crochet hook into that back loop right there. And then do a slip stitch by yarning over, pulling through that back loop, and then through the loop on the hook like that. And this creates a little tiny point, which for the Triceratops is going to create the points at the tip, at the edge of the Triceratops. So that is what an MP stands for in that pattern. If you ever have questions like that, please let me know. And thank you so much for letting me know that it is not listed in the directions. That is a great point. And a great thing for me to fix while I redo this pattern. Yeah? You having fun yelling? Do you want to keep screaming or are we good? Okay, looks like we're good. Yes, I'm laughing at you, not with you, buddy. Okay, that was round 8 that we finished. We're on to round 9, and it seems like the train of donations has died down, so we can take a second. Wow, look at the star system is really coming together. That's really cool. You know what's gonna be cool? Maybe we can add the Earth like somewhere in here too. That'd be cool. Okay, let's keep going. You're lucky that they love your screams, Jimbo. You're lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4 will be here. And then we've got 2 for the bottom of Africa here. 1 and 2. And then going back across the... Is that still the Indian Ocean? Like the ocean between Africa and Australia. Is that still the Indian Ocean? I'm not sure. Where's the Black Sea? Is that the Indian Ocean? I don't know enough about oceans. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those. And then now we're into Australia. We're into Australia. Now, I don't know if we have any Australians in the chat today. If you are in the chat, hello. But, oi, mate. How's that? But I do know we have Australians that don't currently live in Australia in the chat. Looking at you, Zoe. Yes, it is becoming a geography lesson. Absolutely. I've learned a lot more about the planet by crocheting the planet. So this is going to be Australia. 1, 2, hit me again. 3. And then we have 6 across from there. 1, 4, 6 across, and then we're back. So that was Pacific Ocean. Now we're back to South America. 1, 2. Okay, and 3. All right. I realized that we need to vote on what we're going to make after this. Let's finish up South America here and finish up round 9. And I sneeze. Whew. That sneeze kind of hurt. Okay. We're back to the Atlantic Ocean. Finished up round 9. We're going to sneeze again. I'm okay, buddy. Thank you for asking. You're so sweet to me. You really care, and that's what I love about you. We need to vote on what we're going to make after this. So, what do you guys think? Should we make a plant or an animal? Wow. Do you hear him? Wow, you are noisy today. Okay. Let's see. We're going to vote. We're going to put a poll out. And go with plant or animal. All right, you vote there. What you vote on is going to dictate what we make after this. So we're either going to make something like probably a smaller plant, because, you know, we're already like halfway through the live stream, or we're going to make an animal, and same thing, probably like a smaller animal. And we're going to untangle this simultaneously, just like that. Shoop. There we go. All right. Let's get back to things. I'm going to vote. Because it is Arbor Day, so I thought that's why we'll add plant to the list. Yes, Jimbo's voted hard. Could you show me how... Mine, sure. Celia, you want me to show you what specifically? Oh, thank you, Jillian. That means a lot. Okay, let's keep going. Everything for the crochet along. You're crocheting a marmalade sandwich? That is interesting. Yeah. Yeah, sure thing, Celia. I will show you how the planet Earth looks so far. Really slow. I'll show you from this angle instead of upside down, just so it's a little bit more clear. We've just finished up round 9. So this is going to be the end of round 9 here. And I'll just spin nice and slowly. And I'll show you on the finished one in a second as well. Kind of see how it's looking. This is all the Pacific Ocean. And there's that side. We also got to add a face to this after this round too. Actually, we got 2 more rounds and then we can add a face. This is what it looks like when it's finished, by the way, Celia. So this is what it will be done, or look like when we are done. So kind of see how everything hooks up. And this is the bottom, and there's the top. Does that work for you? Let me know if you need me to go into it in any more detail there. All right. Pasta la pizza takoyaki, thanks for joining. Okay, back to this. Alba, do I like dogs? Of course I like dogs. I'd be a monster not to like dogs. Who doesn't like dogs? Actually, I've met a few people that don't like dogs. And every time someone says they don't like dogs, I'm like, I feel like you just haven't met. I mean, like, I don't like bad dogs. But, like, 90% of the time, I like a dog. All right, we got one here. This is the bottom of Africa. A little bit of blue. That would be like South Africa right there, actually. And this is where Madagascar would be if I made it. And our first invisible decrease is going to be right now. Boom. There we go. The decreasing in this pattern was probably the most difficult part for me, because it was really hard to make sure that things lined up and I could still get decreasing in it. It's a very difficult part of the pattern. All right, now we're going to finish up Australia. So I kind of forget which side is which here, because I've never been to Australia. But I know that one side has one city, and then there's nothing at all in the center of Australia. And then the other side has all the other cities, right? I think that's right. Yes, I do have cats, Laura. I have 2 cats. The only reason I don't have a dog is because I just feel like they're a lot of work for me to handle right now. And I know that I will have a dog eventually, especially when I have kids. That'll kind of be I think that'll be the way a dog happens in this house. Jules has never had a dog before, so it's a little bit more difficult for her to get on board with a dog. But also she loves dogs, so it's not gonna be that hard. We'll probably just get a tiny one. I've always wanted to get a dachshund. I don't know how to say it really, but a wiener dog. I've always wanted to get a long-haired wiener dog. I really like those dogs. Or a beagle. I used to have a beagle when I was a kid, and I love beagles. My mom has a beagle now named Ollie. Really, really cute dog. Okay, now we're go. Wow, I totally had a glitch there. Now we're going back across the Pacific Ocean and making the bottom of South America. I think this is going to be like Chile, right there. And then the other side. And then finish up with a decrease to finish this round up. Boom. There we go. And that's going to be the end of round 10. Pull that out. Untangle everything. Shoo. And let's see how we doing here. It's looking pretty good. We're gonna add our face in just a sec. Actually, you know, we'll do one more round first. I did not say another clue just yet, Chema, but I will in a second. We got to get back to the chat. Let's see. I don't know how. You know what, Laura? I'll show you how I did this, actually. I saw it the other day. I saw my example earth that I used to make this. 1 second. Where is it? Somewhere here. You know what? I can't find it. Well, I can't find it. I don't know where it is, actually. But I have a planet Earth that I used. Basically, I bought this little like toy planet Earth, and I drew on it. I started by drawing because I knew I wanted to do it in lines of 6. So I drew 6 lines around it, and then I like boxed everything out. It took me so long. It was really, really difficult. Okay, so Zoe gave me the deets of how Australia works. The western side, never eat slimy worms. Okay, cool. The western side right here has Perth, and that's where Zoe lived for a bit. And then there's nothing, and then Adelaide, and then the big cities on the eastern coast, which are like, you know, Sydney and Melbourne and stuff like that over here. Do we know where Peru is? Yeah, Peru is going to be right here, I think. Right? Like the top of South America? That's Peru, I believe. My friend's Peruvian, so I hope that I'm correct. Witchy boy! Oh my gosh, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Witchy boy is always playing Pokemon or Pikmin Bloom with me. I think me and him play Pikmin Bloom a lot. He's always helping me with my missions. Okay, now we're on to round 10. So let's go ahead and get back to round 10 here. 1, 2. This is going to be the last round before we add our face. 3, 4. This is going to be the very bottom. Oh, I'm sorry. I just did round 10. I'm on round 11. Right? Yeah, I'm on round 11, which is fine. Round 11 is like 90% water. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a decrease for 6. 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12 will be a decrease. And then 13, 15, 16, and then 17 is a green stitch. And that's going to be the last of our land. And then we're going to finish with a blue stitch here. That's going to be the very, very bottom of South America right there. Like that. And then we're going to switch to white yarn, but I'll get to that in just a second. In the meantime, we're going to cut our green yarn. We don't need that anymore. Pull that out. We'll come back to green yarn again in this kit when we start making our aliens and stuff. So we'll come back to this green yarn. We're going to put it back with our yarn. Where's our kit? There it is. So we're going to go ahead and put it right here. We won't need very much more blue, but we will need more white. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Let's do a hint for the giveaway first. Whoa, you play when you're at the gym? That's very interesting, Witchy Boy. Laggy again. We still laggy? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's totally laggy. I can see. Is it laggy for everybody? Now it says we have a good connection. You know, it can't make up its mind. Okay. The lag is real. Like, it says that the connection's great. And then it's like, actually, no, it's not. Okay, we're gonna let it warm back up. In the meantime, while it's warming up, let's talk about the giveaway and the hints that we've done so far, and we'll do one more hint. And hopefully by the end of that, the lag will stop. So, we got shield sugar. Okay. Well, okay, so we got it. My favorite animal is what we're guessing for the giveaway. The giveaway link is in the description. The hints so far have been, it is a mammal. It communicates with stink. It's a stinky. It's endangered. If you didn't guess that one already. You know what? Here's a really good hint. No, you know what? That's the hint. We're gonna do more hint. We have time to kill. So we're gonna just say that the next hint is that it's endangered, which does narrow it down in the giveaway options. So I think that's a good hint. Okay, how's the lag? How's the lag? Still laggy? Yeah, pretty laggy still. Man, that is super duper annoying. I'm going to have to really figure that out later. I think I'm going to have to do like an unlisted live stream and test some stuff out. Okay. Let's add a face to our earth because I almost always like to add a face to the earth just because it's cute and I like to do that. So we're going to go with 8mm today. Let's do... Oh, you know what? Let's do... Remember the mochi that I made? Where is that mochi? I made a mochi like a few weeks ago. This one. Let's try to recreate this absolutely adorable face on our planet Earth. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to recreate it, but this one is, like, I think my favorite face I've ever made. So let's see if we can do that again. We're going to need, for that, our black yarn from our kit. Just a little bit of our black yarn. We can also use the black thread from the kit. The kit came with both black yarn and black thread. We're going to just use our black yarn, though, so we can split it into a little bit thicker of thread. So we're just going to need a little bit here. Is this both ends? Yeah, okay. So we won't need a crazy amount. Probably about that is just fine. Cut it there. We'll put this back into our kit. I'll have to wind that into more of a ball later, too. And let's go ahead and split our yarn. Okay. And let's try to make that cute smile again. So we're going to start with the wink is easy, the smile is hard. So let's see if we can make the smile first. And also, actually, let's plan one of our eyes. So let's go ahead and grab our 6mm, or I'm sorry, these are our 8mm eyes. So we'll only need one 8mm eye if things work out correctly. We'll probably add, where did I add the eyes in this round? That would be one stitch away from here. So right here is where I added the eye, and the other one, Jimbo, don't. He's starting to scratch at our space background. We just finished round 11, Celia, and now I'm adding a face. Okay, so we're going to start here. Okay. Let's see here. No, you know what? We need to start with our cheek. So if we're going to start there, we're going to go to here. The cheek is going to go from up here. Hey, bud. What is going on? You're making the weirdest meows right now. Hey, buddy. We're trying to do something. We're working. Yeah. We're having fun. We're crocheting. Okay, you're being very nice now, but you're being pretty rude a second ago. Okay. All right, so it looks like the way I made this cheek was I went up through like this, and then down through like here. Stop. You can't scratch that, bud. I cannot allow this. What? How did I mess this up so bad? Oh, I see. Okay, let's do this again. There we go. All right, let's try this again. Without a cat distracting us. Okay, hopefully we'll have time for a second crochet. I wanted to do 2 today, the animal and the plant, but I'm starting to worry about the timeline here. All right, now we're gonna go up like this. And we'll go over to where the end of our smile is. Like that. And we're going to give this a bit of a curve. And go through the middle of this stitch right here. Wait. Yes. Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. Okay. And that back in through that stitch, and let's see how this smile turns out. Hey, that was pretty good. That was not too bad. All right, I'm gonna pull this in enough so that the knot gets pulled in there, turned into more of a smile, and then we'll do a wink right here. But that was pretty good actually for the smile. We could just do another eye. What do you think? Eye or wink? Because we could do just another eye over here, like this instead. Or we can make that a wink. A wink probably would look cuter. All right, let's double knot this. I really like that smile. We'll start there, and then we'll add the wink in a second. I got Jimbo fur in my nose. That is one thing about having an extremely furry cat, is his fur is literally everywhere. It is everywhere, all the time, all at once. Okay. All right, let's see if we can add, I'm gonna sneeze. Wink. Isabella thinks we should make a wink. I agree with Isabella. I agree with Isabella. All right, so let's do it. We're gonna add a wink like we'll just do it like this. The unfortunate thing is, like, we gotta put the wink into part of America there, but that's okay. Like that. Right, and then the top of the wink goes through the top of this stitch right here. That. Right through San Diego. I was just in San Diego this weekend, actually, visiting my cousin. It was a good trip. I really like San Diego a lot. Cool place. All right, pull that in, pull that more towards a wink. I don't think we really need to add the little whiskers. Like normally I add like a little, not the whiskers, eyelashes. See, so we have like a little eyelash there. I don't think we necessarily need that because it would kind of go over the Panama Canal, and that's kind of weird. So let's do it without that, and we'll just keep it as a wink right like that. Okay. All right, I think that's going to be good for the face. Let's lock in the eyes and finish up the earth, and then we can move on to our next project for today. What have you guys voted on, by the way? Was it a plant or an animal? Looks like your vote is, wow, it's actually a really close vote. I'm kind of surprised that it's that close. But it looks like you're all voting for animal. And I might have enough time to design like something small, like maybe a Bonimal or something. Or maybe we can even try to do like a mini Gurumi pattern, like a live mini Gurumi pattern. That'd be pretty fun. Okay, but before we get to that, we need to finish up our earth. So let's go ahead and do our last couple rounds, stuff and sew it closed, and then we can move on. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. One stitch in white. Now we're working on Antarctica. Antarctica actually shockingly looks really good in this pattern because of the way that the round ends. It just like happened to be in the shape of Antarctica. Like look at that. See, it's got like that, because Antarctica's kind of got this point to it. It's Antarctica in the winter, by the way, because in the summer Antarctica is significantly smaller. Yes, Kitty's getting rid of that winter coat. Oh my gosh. He's getting rid of like 4 winter coats, Style and Leather. I swear, that cat has more fur. It's insane how much fur that cat has. It's actually crazy. All right, so we're just doing our last couple rounds here. The last few rounds of this pattern are pretty standard, just decreasing and stuff. And it's all in white to make things really easy. That's another thing that I really liked about this pattern is that it just works really well to add the white at the top and the bottom to like start and close things off in really like easy way, because you know when you're starting a pattern and you're ending a pattern, you got to use a lot of decreasing and increasing, and the decreasing and increasing makes color changes really difficult to like line up correctly. So it just worked out really well that I could make the poles in all white for this pattern. All right, we're gonna stuff it as much as possible with extra thread to kind of reduce the amount of waste. So I actually have a pretty solid collection from last week. There's all the yellow and pink from our stars and stuff. It got really dark in here. One second. Let me see if I can't turn on a light real quick. And I'm just going to stuff it with stuffing after that. Just some regular stuffing. There we go. All right, not sure if that helped with the lighting or anything, but looks better in here. Have I 3D printed anything lately, Tig? Good question. I actually haven't. I realized that the setup that I had in the room where I'm 3D printing is not good for sunlight, so I had to get some shades and things, and then and I haven't set them up yet, but I do have a bunch of 3D designs that I've made that I'm ready to start to print, and I just haven't had a chance yet. because it's like such a messy ordeal, and I'm not like, I don't have that many things to 3D print. I feel like it's easier for me to get a bunch of things set up beforehand and then just do a whole series of 3D printing all in a row. But I've been so busy with the crochet kits designs and stuff that I just haven't had a chance to finish them up or you know, get back to 3D printing yet. But I have a bunch of safety eyes that I've made, and horns. I made a bunch of different horns and antlers and stuff. So I really want to 3D print stuff. I just haven't taken the time to do it yet. Whoa, Style and Leather, you got 6 cats? Don't you know the rule? You're not supposed to have more than can outnumber you. Just like kids. You're not supposed to have more than can outnumber you. Style and Leather, you were playing with the Triceratops pattern, right? Did you find the same mistake that all rescues? Yeah, that's great. I think rescuing cats is the only way to do it, in my opinion. There's so many cats that need rescuing, and like, yeah, I think that's the right way to do it. Wow, that is a pretty good. That's a pretty good face. What question? I had a question for you, Stanley. Oh yeah, did you find the same mistake that Zoe found in the Triceratops pattern? You figured it out. Yes, you're emailing me right now. Okay, so you did find that mistake. That's so funny. Why can't I find that mistake? It looks right to me. Okay. Well, I will fix that up ASAP. I think that it's the way that it's written less than there's a mistake. It's just like confusingly written or something. Because it looked right to me. All right, we're sewing closed. Boopity boo, and shoo. We'll go out the back and cut close. And that'll be our planet Earth. Do 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 do. There we go. Wow, wait, that's actually the opposite problem than Zoe had, I think. But look at that. Our planet Earth is made. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look at that fish. Oh, so cute. You just want to give it love and protect it and donate money to the World Wildlife Fund, don't you? Me too. Okay. All right. That is going to be it for our planet Earth. Now we get to make an animal. What animal should we make? Let's see. We need to make an animal that we can do in an hour. So maybe we can make we could do a polar bear. We could do, I think a bonimal is a good idea. Any suggestions? What kind of animals do you want to see? Unicorns? I'd rather do something that is not extinct. Unicorns are definitely real. Michelle says a mini squirrel. Okay. A monkey. That could be pretty fun. Yeah, I like the monkey idea. You know what? Let's do I really like that idea, Isabel. Ooh, a tiger could be good too. Okay, wait. Let's do it. Let's do options here. So we got an ape, a tiger. Okay. Let's go with we need 4. Suggestions are opened. I'm going to put polar bear as an option, unless someone comes up with a better one. A llama! I'm not going to do a llama. Only because it's going to be really hard to fit into the bonimal shape without a lot of customizations. I really, really like the idea of doing a llama, but I just don't think I can do it in the live stream successfully in the shape of a bonimal. I guess maybe I could. No, that's gonna be tough. That's a tough request. I think ape counts as a monkey. Let's go ape/monkey. Something easy, quick and easy should be. Let's see. A bat. A seal. Okay, I like Zoe. I like that idea, Zoe. I almost wrote Zoe. A seal is a great idea. I know exactly how I could do a seal. See, I really like the idea of doing a seal. Okay, we got one more option. Anybody? I'll give you just a couple of seconds left. You know what? While you guys are giving me suggestions, I'll give you another hint for the giveaway. So we've got that it is a mammal. It is a loaf cat. A mammal, an endangered creature. It communicates with stank. And let's go with the last one is, or the next hint is, it really likes to sunbathe. It really likes to sunbathe. I think that's a really good hint. I think that's a good one. Likes to sunbathe. Man, I am definitely pro seal. The more I'm thinking about seal, the more I like it. I'm trying to think of another endangered creature that is specifically like mammal. That would be really fun to make. All right, let's just go with one of these four. So we're going to vote. We're going to vote on these four. Let's go ahead. I'll throw it into the vote. Which animal should we crochet? Oh, seal/wall. Oh, yeah, I like that idea. Seal. I like the walrus idea. We'll just put bear in general. Ape and tiger. Okay. So we go ahead and vote on that. We'll get it like more specific as we go. And hey, if you haven't yet, please like this video down below. We're trying to get to 150 likes to unlock another giveaway next live stream. Okay. I'm gonna vote. I'm voting seal. I really like the idea of making a seal. I know exactly how I could do it. I think it'd be really cute. But it'll be up to you guys. I'll tell you what, while you guys are voting for that, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. But I'll be back in just a moment. Enter the giveaway. Vote down below. Go ahead and comment with any specifics you'd like to see about those and any other questions that you might want. For example, Jillian just said, just had a great question about how to hide an end if it's an edge and only one row. How to hide the end if it's an edge and only one row? Are you working in the round or flat? Let me know. All right, well, I'll be back in just a moment. You guys go ahead and vote on what we're going to make, and I'll be back in just a sec. In the meantime, is there a cat in this cam? No, there's not. What does this one look like? Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. Jimbo stayed? Jimbo stayed? What a good boy. All right. Cat cam activated. Wow, I can't believe Jimbo stayed in that spot. That's really cute. All right. Okay, let's see. What animal did y'all vote for? And let's get crocheting. What'd you vote for? Where'd the vote go? Oh, a seal! Great. Great. All right, here's how I'm thinking of making a seal, you guys. Here's the thought. Okay, so we want to make a really cute seal. I think we can just utilize a few different patterns on the website to make a seal. Basically, I'm thinking if we use the whale pattern, we can go like, you know, like those. This is going to be the arms of the seal, like that. The body's going to be basically a ball, and then we'll do this, and then a little nose. But we'll use the Bonimal face pattern there. We'll use big eyes, and then maybe some whiskers. But that'll be the basic gist, just like that. And then maybe we'll do a little tuft of hair on the top, and maybe a little tongue. And if we're going crazy, we can add teeth for a walrus. But I think we might be doing not a walrus. I like that idea. Super easy. Really, really easy option there. I just want to pull up a picture of a seal so we can choose what colors. Oh, you know what? We can do a seal in gray to make it just like the... Yeah. Because we can make it with the kit then. Let's do that. Let's do that. Gray and white is usually the colors of a seal. How does a seal tail look? Okay, so it's kind of like a rounded... So we'll basically do the whale tail, but more rounded. And then maybe we'll use like white stitching to make like more like dots on the chest. So that it looks a little bit more like a white seal. Okay, so let's give it a shot. We're gonna need our gray yarn, which means we're also gonna have to use this. Okay. And we're gonna need our black yarn for the nose. We'll need a little bit of our white yarn, of course. We might need some pink. And yeah, I think that'll be good. So we'll start by making the fins and stuff. We're gonna use the whale pattern as a base. And then we'll kind of like adjust it slightly. So let's start by pulling up the whale pattern. Whale, whale, whale. I'm just gonna start with the blue whale pattern. That's gonna be the base of everything. So if you want to pull up the blue whale pattern to crochet along with me, I'll just take it one stitch at a time and we'll get there. Okay, and we're gonna start by making fins. The fins are gonna be the same, right? Yeah, the fins are gonna be the same. So it's just gonna be a slip knot, chain 4, yeah, slip knot and chain 4. 1, 4, and then we're going to single crochet 1, half double crochet 1, and then double crochet 1. Okay, so that'll be one of the fins, and we're just gonna chain 1 and cut. Don't need a long end. That'll be fine. So that'll be a fin for our seal. Or we'll do another one. Oh, you know what we could also do with the seal? We might be able to do a little red, like a little red ball that they can like balance on their nose or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet 1, half double crochet 1, and a double crochet 1. Same thing for both fins. Quick, easy fins. All right, so those are the fins. Now we need the tail. The tail is going to be slightly different than the whale tail because I don't think that a seal's tail really doesn't have as much of like points. Like the blue whale tail has more of like points. So let me show you. Yeah. So here's one of the blue whales that I've made. It's a pink blue whale, but so the tail normally has like, see how it's like kind of pointed? I'm going to try to make this more of like a rounded tail because I think that would look a little bit cuter. So what we're going to do then is basically, I'm just going to have that right there so I can look at it while I crochet this. And we're going to start by, yeah, you know, we can do chain 6 because I like the length of the tail. So we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're gonna skip 1, 2. So I'm just thinking, because normally we skip the first, we do a single crochet, half double, double, half, single. But I think we're gonna do a skip 2 instead, skip the single crochet basically, and we're gonna do a half double crochet in the third, single crochet, half double, double, and then another half double, and then we're gonna slip stitch 1. So we're basically doing the same thing, but we're skipping the single crochet, so that way it makes it more rounded and less pointy. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna skip 2, half double, double, half. Hi Delphina, welcome to the chat. We are currently making a seal for our Earth Day fundraiser crochet along. We made a planet Earth already, but I really wanted to make an animal as well, and we voted on a seal. So that's what we're making. So we did the same thing. We chained 5, we just skipped the single crochet, and we went straight to the half double crochet, and we skipped an additional chain. And then we're going to slip stitch into the connecting chain to connect everything and finish up our seal tail. I'll leave a somewhat long end because we're going to need to crochet it on or sew it on. Okay, so those are going to be the tails and fins. I think that's pretty good. Now we're going to make... We're using the whale as a base, Sarah. And then I'm going to use, for the snout, we're going to use a different pattern. So I'm going to pull that up now. That's going to be the bunny pattern. The bunny bonimal pattern. And I'll add this to the website later as well. So I'm going to pull up the bunny bonimal pattern, and we're going to use the snout. I don't know if it's called the snout. It's called the jowls. We're going to use the jowls of that pattern for the jowls of our seal. So that's just simply a magic loop, and we're going to chain 1 extra on the magic loop, and then we're going to half double crochet 1, single crochet 3 into the magic loop, 1, 2, 3, and then another half double crochet 1 into the magic loop, and then we'll finish up with a slip stitch into the magic loop like that. Pull it tight, cut the yarn, pull it through, and I'm just going to pull this right directly through the center of our stitch. Just that tail end's just going to go right through the center. So if you will imagine with me what we got going on here. So imagine this whale here. Imagine this is all gray. These are the 2 fins. The fins are going to go where they're going to go. The nose is going to go up here, so ignore these eyes. The eyes are going to go up here, and we're going to do like a little stitch there for the nose. And we'll probably do like a little red ball to go on top of the nose. And then we'll do some white like embroidery to make the stitches here. Or we could do color changes to make it so the bottom here... Actually, that could be kind of cute. We could do color changes. Because then we could do Like a white chest? I don't know. What do you think? Let's do it all gray. Let's just do it all gray just to get it something started, and then we'll do another one after that. We could even do a white. Actually, that would have been really cute if we did a white body with white fins and a white tail. So it's a baby one, like a floofy one. Maybe we'll do that after this. If this doesn't take too long, then we're gonna do another one of these because I really like this idea. Okay, so next up, we're going to go back to the whale pattern. If I can get there. And we're going to start with the body of our whale. All right, yeah. We're going to do the body of the whale now. And we're going to use pretty big eyes for this as well. So the rest of this should be pretty self-explanatory, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to crochet nice and quick. A fish instead of a ball. Hey, Zoe, you're smart. You are so smart. I love it. I love it. Yes, absolutely. We're going to do a fish instead of a ball because Zoe is my freaking... Like, you're the first mate on these live streams, Zoe. At least you're the idea expert on these live streams. What would we be without you? All right, yeah, that's a great idea. A fish instead of a red ball is a way better idea. All right, well, we're going to get this done really quick, too. So I think we will be able to do 2 of these. Oh, how cute, how fun. I love this. I love this one. What a great choice. There we go. There we go. I'm going to crochet around the gray just for one more stitch, just to... I've been noticing that if I crochet around this tail end for the entirety of round 2 and the first stitch of round 3, it makes it even cleaner of a connection. That's just something I've been noticing recently. All right, now I'm going to increase up. 1, 2. All right, Chema, have a great day. Thanks so much for joining. Please make sure to like the video as you head out. All right, we're increasing up now to 18 stitches by doing a single crochet in the first and an increase in the next, repeating 6 times around. Easy squeezy lemon peasy. And we're going to increase up again after this. The good thing about the whale pattern is it's a very beginner-friendly pattern. So it's a great place to start. So this is I think this could be a pretty easy beginner-ish pattern too. One, 2. Okay, now we're on to round 4, 3, 5, and I kind of want to go quick just because I want to make another one, you know? 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another increase. 2. Come on. Okay, you're going on the ground, gray yarn. There we go. All right, 21. I'm so excited to go see this concert tonight, guys. I really think it's going to be fun. I think I'm going to cry. It'll be great. Seriously though, if you need something to listen to, really at any time, but definitely during the live stream, listen to the Outer Wilds soundtrack. It is so good. It's just the best in the West. Also, if you need a game to play, play Outer Wilds. Highly recommended. One of the best games I've ever played in my life. All right, now we're on to round 6. So we're starting where the fin's gonna go. Increase. And we're not gonna do any color changes, so we don't need to worry about that. And then this will just be single crochets. Jimbo's finally in the cat cam. Oh, yay! Oh, Jillian wants the color changes. Well, now we're too far past the color change point, but noted. I will keep color changes in mind for another project. Yeah, I really like doing color changes. I think that's I think I'm just like really good at doing color changes because of all the pod people that I made when I first started crocheting. If you don't know what a pod person is, I made like little versions of people. Here's one of me. So they're like little tiny versions of people that are made in one piece with no sewing that were all about color changes. So I think that's how I got into doing color changes so like detailed. I even learned how to do color changes in bobble stitches so that it can make like feet and arms and stuff. So yeah, that's how we got there. That's how I got to this point. All right, now I'm on round 7. One. Okay. I think we're gonna we're gonna finish up. I think I'm gonna do a couple more rounds after this one, and then I'm gonna sew on the tail first, just so that I know exactly where the back of the piece is, and then after that we'll make the face, and which is kind of backwards to how I normally do it. I just really want to make sure that the face is sewn on, you know, on the front. Oh man, this song, I love this song. I think we talked about this last live stream too, about how this just gives me a lot of nostalgia. Nostalgia. All right, 17 stitches after this. Is this going to be is this a freebie one on your site? This is not a pattern on the site yet, but it will be for sure, especially if we like what we make after the live stream. I don't know if it'll be a freebie, but all the components of it are free. Like if you want to like just kind of find your way there. So the whale pattern, for example, is totally free. You can find that at just clubcrochet.com/whale. And then the jowls are from the bunny pattern. Actually, I don't know if the bunny pattern is free, but the jowls are just a magic loop with a half double crochet, 3 single crochets, and then another half double crochet, and then you slip stitch into the magic loop. That's all that it is for the jowls. Ooh, did you hear that? Wow. Falling apart. Okay. 1, 2, invisible decrease. Then we're going to do that again. Boo, boo. And then 5, invisible decrease twice. 1, 2. Okay, this is going to be the last round before we start adding all of our pieces on. 4, 5, and then a visible decrease. Okay. All right, so that's our shaping for our body. You can kind of see how the tail is going to go over here. It's like an awkwardly lumpy kind of ball. And the reason we make it all lumpy and weird is because the tail needs to go on the back, and there needs to be like extra stitches for it. And then the decreasing and the increasing needs to be done in such a way that it kind of makes it a little lumpy. I absolutely agree with you, Celia. I should do a customizable cat pattern. It is something I've wanted to do for a while. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3 like that. There. There we go. Okay, 1, 2 like this. Out this stitch. So I'm sewing on the tail now, by the way, if you weren't aware. Actually, let's go back into the body. Okay, do we need to sew the front part in? Yeah, we do. Okay. There we go. There we are. I always get so quiet when I'm sewing things together. It's just, it takes too much brain power to sew things together. That's my thought. Okay, 1 and 2. Yeah, that should be good. It's double knot. Or at least let's do 1 knot. Let's see if the double knot is necessary. Yeah, we'll double knot. Perfect. Perfect. All right, we're going to save these threads. Look at that tail. Cute. That's very cute. Yeah, that's great. Just like that. Cute little tail. All right, now let's do our face. So we're going to start with the... because that's going to be the perfect back. So we're going to start with... I guess the jowls will go like up here, like that. And then the eyes will go on either side. We just want to make sure this is as centered as we can. And pretty high up. So we want it to be kind of like up here, kind of. Maybe 1 stitch over like that. See, so we just want to make sure that it's centered with the fins. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I believe that. Yeah, that looks like a good center spot. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is we're going to take these 2 ends here and we're going to sew it in. I actually think we're going to go... I always take this tail end. Do I have another needle? Yeah. And I pull it through this little stitch right here. And this just makes it like micro, just barely easier to sew onto the body. But essentially it's like that, right? So right here. Why? Oh no! Is this the story of the pigeon updates? Oh no, Zoe has some pigeon updates that are not great. One of the babies was chick napped. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. But the parents went to work fast to build another nest. Oh, it was a raven? And now there's a new egg in the nest. Well, that's nice. At least there's a new egg in the nest. That's crazy, though, that a raven came and just, like, was like, actually, this baby is now my lunch. Thank you. That's crazy. Is this seal going to be a bonimal? No, it's not going to be a bonimal, Carson Zone. Yeah, it's going to be more of, like, just an alternative whale kind of part of the pattern, I guess. So, yeah, see, look, that's the main part there. We're going to use black now to sew on a nose. Like this. This one goes right here. And we'll go into the body like right here. Or is that going to make it crooked? Nah, that's good. And then one stitch over like that. We'll probably double up the nose. Well, actually, maybe we won't need to double up the stitches on the nose. We might just be able to just do one. So let's give it a shot. This. Stitch over right here. How does this look? That kind of looks sealy. Let's add eyes on either edge of this just so you can kind of see how it's looking. We probably are going to want to add whiskers too, right? Let's see. One eye will be right here, maybe? And one eye would be right here, maybe? No, this eye needs to be closer, like right here. Yeah, like that. And then we'd have whiskers, and then the fins should be down here. And I think that looks pretty sealy. It'd be even cuter if the nose was a different color. But honestly, it's pretty good. It's pretty good as far as like an impromptu pattern goes. All right, let's go ahead and double knot the nose here, because I don't think we need to add another stitch there. I think it's pretty cute just having one. Well, let's see. I did pull up pictures of seals. Let's see what... Do seals have cute little one nose or two noses? Or like a thicker nose? No, they have a cute little one nose. Oh my god, seals are so cute. Okay, yeah, I like this. I think this is good. You can see how easy this would be to turn into a walrus, though. If you just did this in brown, you did the jowls in like maybe a beige, and then you added some teeth under the jowls, it'd be a perfect walrus. That looks pretty good, though. I think we're going to lock those eyes in. I really like this position for those eyes. Oh, man, we're back into Lag City. Okay, sorry. There we go. Oopsies. That's pretty cute. That is pretty cute. And then we'll just do white for whiskers. I think we'll add the whiskers last, though. Tails there. Of course, we need to add their fins. Our fins go... Fins are going to be kind of complicated, actually. I need a sip of coffee. My eyeballs are heavy. Raish. Absolutely. This would be so cute in chenille yarn. So, so cute. This is like made to be in like a fuzzy white chenille yarn. Oh my gosh, that'd be so cute. Yeah, that's a great idea. I don't know if I have the right yarn for right now, but I'm about to get actually a bunch of chenille yarn, so that won't be a problem in the future. Should we do a little tuft on the top of the head? A little tuft of fur? Let's do it. Well, no, they don't have tufts of fur on the top of their head. This is a seal. They're slick. They've been kissed by a rose. All right. Let's do... Yeah, let's go ahead and sew these on. I'm going to sew them on... Like, I'm going to use this, the whale, as like an idea of where to sew it on so that it's lined up correctly. It looks like the placement will be right there to there. This. Or actually, maybe it needs to be closer up instead. Like that. Oh my gosh, what if we can make it in like this? That'd be really cute. Oh my gosh, that'd be really cute. Maybe we can do that. Because then, you know, like instead of it, the seal, like the fins being out a little bit, they're kind of more in, like he's hugging himself. Kind of like this. Kind of see what I mean? It's kind of hard to see. Like that. Might be pretty cute. Look more like a seal. Let's do that. So actually, I am going to do one more round before I add the fins, just because I don't have the right stitches to sew it on if I want to add it like that. Is this Mario music? Yes, it is. I usually use Nintendo music for our background music because I really like it, and it doesn't give me a cease and desist. Video game music usually is good for the live streams and stuff. 1, and then decrease. 1, and then decrease. What time is it? 3:30. Oh wow, we're gonna finish this in just half an hour, so I think we will have time for another one. 1, and then a decrease. 1, and then a decrease. Okay. Okay, I think that's enough rounds before I sew the arms on. Okay, so we got like this, and I kind of want the fins to be more in like this, rather than out like a. Well, actually, out is pretty cute too. Oh, I can't decide. What do you guys think? In or out for the fins? Out would be easier, but in might be cuter. I can't decide. I can't decide. I'm having a really hard time deciding this. Like, in would be like this. Out would be like that. I can't decide. I need help, live stream. And do we want it pointing inwards or pointing outwards? Probably pointing outwards. Okay, well, if I wanted them inwards, the top would definitely be here. I know that. Amy coming at us with that good Shrek quote. Better out than in, I always say. Oh, that was a terrible Shrek. Tuck 'em in. So like this. Yeah, I think that's better. And then all the way down to here. Yeah, like that. All right, 1 and 2 pulls that in. We could sew them, like, straight up sew them in, too. So that they're more, like... Actually, no. I think that's pretty good. That's so cute. Oh, my gosh. Can't you... Oh, my gosh, that's so cute. Okay. Yeah, we're going with that. Hopefully I can just get the second one to look like the first. Or I can make it different on purpose so that it's like waving or something. But like this. Alright, so there's one of the fins tucked in. It's even got like a little curl to it. See, I could make the other fin like this. Like this, so he's like more like waving, like, hey, come on in. The water's fine. There's no killer whales in here. Or we could turn it in so that it's more like hugging itself. Like that. I kind of like the hugging idea a little bit more. Let's do the hugging idea. All right, we'll try to line this one up so it's like slightly outside of where the eye is, but on this row, so like right there. Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to go 1, 2, I think it was like down to like there. Would be right. Actually, maybe it's like one even further like that. No. This one I did 1, 2 down. 1, 2 down would be like that. Yeah, we'll go right there. That makes sense to me. One. Where's the other tail end? Where'd it go? There it is. These are the two ends. Double knot. Cut close. Let's see how that looks. That looks great. That's so cute. And it can still be like sitting kind of upwards, but it looks so cute like hugging itself. All right, now we're going to stuff. Actually, no, now we're going to do one more round, stuff, sew closed, and then I'll add the whiskers as a last part. And I don't know if I'm actually going to do a second one today. I do kind of want it though. I'm torn. 1 and 2. I'll tell you what, if we can get another donation to the... Oh, I'm laggy? I'm sorry. If we can get another donation to the World Wildlife Fund today, I will make a second seal. That's my deal for you guys. I feel like that's a fair deal. And we'll go ahead and stuff it with all this thread. But it's almost done. Oh, shoot, we need to do hints. Okay, so we got for my favorite animal. They communicate with stink. They're a mammal. They're endangered. They like to sunbathe quite a lot. And let's go with they only live on one island. That is a good hint. They only live on one island. All of them. They live on one island. I mean, obviously there's some in like zoos and stuff, but in the wild, they're only on one island. One. Thank you, Cooper. 2. And mermaids, yes, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's add our last bit of stuffing and sew it's closed. Tasmanian devil. Wow, that's a good question. That's a good guess. I do like Taz from Looney Tunes a lot. I don't think I know enough about actual Tasmanian devils in the wild. Although I'd like to watch a YouTube video on it. Oh, you are a round boy. You're so round. Rotund. Actually, you know what? We're going to keep this white. We're going to use that. Maybe we can fold it out like this. Will that make it look like it's sitting up? Nah. Oh, and we gotta make a fish for it too. That'll take me like less than a minute though. Yeah, I've heard Taz does not. Yeah, a Tasmanian devil looks like a kind of like a little dog almost, like a little Wolverine, right? Like a tiny Wolverine. Or like a tiny, yeah, like an itty bitty bear. All right, so closed. Okay, now we're gonna add some whiskers. I'm just gonna use our white here. Threaded, and I'm gonna make these very easy whiskers. The easiest way to do whiskers, in my opinion. You just pull from one side. We're gonna come out of the jowls, go into the body, and then out of the other side of the jowls like this. And we're probably going to do this a few times. See how it's making just like really simple whiskers. Let's go like this. Is that too long for whiskers? I'm spinning? What do you mean by that? Okay. Let's do one more. Let's do one more little row of whiskers. I do think those are pretty good length for the whiskers, though. And we'll come out just a slightly different spot so that they're not in the exact same spot as the last one. Maybe like that. Whoa, I just had deja vu.